That's right, a pivotal matchup for first place. Here's all the news and notes you need to know. We talked at the beginning of the season for the Flyers that all these games against Western Conference opponents were key points they were going to need to make a playoff push towards the latter half of the year. And this is a key stretch for the teams. They're going to have 4 games over the next 6 nights with all those teams in playoff position. Dave Haxtell's talking about this game being especially important because it kicks off that homestand. They've had a bit of a busy stretch, and it will continue for a short little bit, but with the bye week just after that, they really need to take this chunk of time and have a strong home ice presence. The rookies hoping to make their impact as well. Both Robert Haig and Ivan Provorov look good at first glance, while the advanced statistics tell a little bit of a different story. These 2 guys will have some difficult matchups as the Islanders look to get off their schneid. Matthew Barzal, a rookie for the Islanders, has definitely made an impact in this series as well. Scored the first goal for the Islanders in both the 2 matchups. The Flyers sit just 4 points out of the wild card. In fact, 1 point behind these Pittsburgh Penguins, and the Islanders, another team coming in during the homestand. And talking to the coaching staff before the game, they said special teams really needs to clean up a bit against Nashville before. Only 25% on the PK really was an issue in that game. But the power play strong as well. Chris Knobloch talked about having different looks on both lines, and Dave Haxtell reiterated that, saying if we have both lines and come out and give different looks, it'll surely be successful in the long run. And with the snow, you probably don't want to stay late, but unfortunately the Islanders and the Flyers have played the extra session 2 times in the past 2 games. To Brian Elliott, he talked about consistency amongst the lineup. He thinks that they could really get out there and compete with each team, and the consistent presence has certainly been Brian Elliott. 2 times named the NHL Star of the Week. He potentially can make his 14th straight start here tonight. But this is a time of year early on in the year against a Western Conference opponent to get points any way you can. So as long as the Flyers end up with 2 points here tonight, we'll consider it a successful effort. Last season, the Flyers and Panthers played some pretty close games, and while it still may be a close game, we're expecting it to be high scoring. The Florida Panthers come into play tonight, the highest shots on goal total, but the Flyers pretty good in the league at suppressing shots as well, so we'll see what has to give there. Just ahead of them. So we talked about the Western Conference schedule at the beginning of the season. Well, now those Metropolitan Division matchups are going to come here, and especially on home ice. Dave Haxtell and company talked about wanting to make this an intimidating place to play yet again, and that comes down to you, the Orange-Black Faithful. And for the Flyers, they're really going to look to control the neutral zone as they did against Nashville, but talking to the coaching staff, they want to clear up some of the zone entries, but with the speed of this Edmonton Oilers team, especially Connor McDavid, you have to clog up that neutral zone. So while we're not looking for the slow pace, the Flyers definitely want to keep up tempo. It's just one little mistake ended up in their net against Nashville. They're hoping to avoid that today in the afternoon matinee. So you see Brian Elliott, you see Sean Couturier, you see the team leaders talking about what this team needs to do, but we here are really trying to focus in on the small individual things. Flyers TV pregame show is coming to an end. We are so glad that you're able to join us each and every night. We'll bring you the news and notes, the fun in the games, so be sure to watch when you get to come early. The warm-up period coming up shortly. It'll be the Florida Panthers and our Philadelphia Flyers.